Let's continue from the previous video where we basically got to this point. And what I've learned in the previous video was how to instantiate a struct in Rust, although it sounds very trivial. I've also learned about ranges and also about custom types and possibly something else. But anyway, in this video, I would like to mainly focus on the following problem, and that is how to interpolate strings in Rust. Basically, what I want to achieve is something like this. I want to be able to insert the value of I right here, and similarly for username. As you can see, this doesn't work at this point, so I'm going to take the same approach as I did in the previous video, and that is to explore what the API of strings looks like. I guess this will be the main focus for this video because I don't know how much it will take. But the end goal of this very simple project is to simply first of all create a variable number of users and simply print the result. It is as simple as this. But as you can see, it takes some time. So I'm going to follow the same approach. I'm going to try to explore the API, although I don't think I will get as lucky as I got in the previous video. So I'm going to search once again for Rust string interpolation. I knew that I've visited this website before, but I kind of disregarded it. No. So there is a format macro, which means I can do something like this. So if I can do format, create using interpolation of runtime expressions. Okay. Format, let's say it will be ID. Okay, it doesn't work like that, so it will be ID, then I can type the user, and then I can type the I, which is what makes the values unique. So if that works, it means I can do the same for this. And it will be format, the string username, and I, which differentiates it from others. Okay, now it works. So I guess I also got lucky at this point. I'm thinking that at the end, when my purpose for this challenge will be fulfilled, I'm also going to prompt the AI to see what other ways of solving this are. So at this point, I think we are fine. I think we can delete the comments. The function doesn't look very bad. And now let's see, let users, it will be create users. Let's say I want to create 4 users. And I don't get any compiler errors. I get warning here, are never read. That's true. And now I'm wondering what happens if I do this for you in users. I can maybe print len, print line you. Does it work? It must be a string literal. That is true. So if I do this, okay, if I can do this, maybe it works. Although I don't think that my struct is serializable. in some languages it works by default, but I don't think it is the case. Doesn't implement. Okay. It's not implemented for user. Informal strings you may be able to use for pretty print. It's not clear for me if I can simply get away with this by using maybe something like this. Does it work? No. So I'm going to search for what the compiler hinted at, which is the display interface or whatever it is. So Rust display, Rust by example, okay, for structure. Which uses the print marker. I don't know what debug is for now. So I guess it is a valid situation where I can look for it. So Rust debug, not like that, debug. It is a trait. Should debugging context. You should just, generally speaking, you should just derive a debug implementation. So I think this is what I might be looking for. I see that the initial syntax that I got it wrong was like this. So I'm wondering if I type like this, does it do anything? No. But if I try to derive this and maybe like this, so it will be something like this, debug. Okay, now the warning got away. There are still some warnings, but I think it's fine for now. And now if I run this project, okay, I guess it works. Run that code. Yes, this is true. Those are never read for now. Okay, but it means that we've solved the challenge earlier than I thought. I'm just wondering if maybe I can do something like this, println u dot username. I don't think those are public, which I guess it means there's a problem. You might be missing a string literal for yes, I forgot the quotes. Okay. So what's the problem? Isn't supported. Consider using a positional. What is a positional argument? Might it be the fact that it is not being public? No. Invalid string. Okay, let's search for that actually. So I'm going to search for this entire thing. Now I'm going a bit extra mile, which is something probably that I should do in a future video, so that this video doesn't get too long, because I don't like to make very long videos. So for now I'm going to leave this as is. It is important that we have solved the challenge. We have created a variable number of users, a vector of n users, and then we have managed to print it. This looks very simple, but I've actually learned quite some new stuff in this in these two videos, and in the future I'm going to try to solve this very small problem to see how I can print only a certain field from the struct, and then possibly this challenge will be done and then another one will start. So this was it for this video. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.